it's me, FIABELLINA. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, in a little village, lived a beautiful little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood because she loved wearing her red cap that her mother made her. Little Red Riding Hood had a grandmother that lived in a little house at the other side of the forest. The grandmother was so old that she could never go out. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother called her and said, "Could you go visit your dear grandmother? I heard that she is sick in bed. I baked a cake for her. You can bring it to her. She will be so happy to see you. But be careful. Your daddy told me that he saw a wolf in the forest." "Oh, yes, I will be very careful, Mother. I will go straight to Grandmother's house." And she left. But soon she met the big bad wolf that was looking for something to eat because he was very hungry. "I could have a good dinner with this little girl, but not here. Someone could see me," said the wolf. "Hello, little girl," said the wolf to Little Red Riding Hood. "What's your name?" said softly the wolf. "I am Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm going to my grandmother's house because she's sick and bad," said the little girl. And the wolf ran away very fast because he had a plan. He had to be to the grandmother's house before the little girl. In a minute, he was in front of the house, and he knocked at the door. "Who is it?" said the grandmother from her bedroom. "I am Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf, pretending to be the little girl. "Open and come in, honey," said the grandmother, very happy to see her grandchild. But the wolf jumped on the bed, put on the grandmother's clothes, and closed her inside the wardrobe. In a second, he was in bed pretending to be Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. The little girl arrived with her cake and a beautiful bunch of flowers she picked up in the forest. "Come in," said the wolf in a crackly voice. But when Little Red Riding Hood came closer to the bed, she immediately thought that she could scarcely recognize her grandmother. But that was incredible. She couldn't believe her own eyes. Her grandmother seemed very strange. So she decided to question her about her look. Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have," said the little girl as she edged closer to the bed. "The better to see you with, my dear." "Grandmother, what big ears you have," said the little girl. "The better to hear you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "But, grandmother, what big teeth you have," said the little girl. "Better to eat you with, my dear," roared the wolf, and he leaped out of the bed and began to chase the little girl. "Help, wolf!" shouted the little girl as loud as she could. Fortunately, her daddy was chopping logs nearby, and heard his little girl, so he ran toward the cottage as fast as he could. He grabbed and knocked out the wolf and sent him away, far away from the house. But a little voice came from the wardrobe. It was the poor grandmother that the wolf had locked inside. After being free from the wolf, the three of them were so happy of the lucky ending that they decided to have a big piece of cake with a very good cup of hot chocolate. Oh, what a happy ending! Hi, kitties! Did you like this story? Wait for some more in French, Italian, and English. And if you see a kiss in a star, it's Fiabellina's kiss.